giving the Poppy ultimate over to Doinby to steal away could, potentially come back to bite them. Obviously, I still think you have to lock the Poppy. I think that's why the Rel was locked in, is they were like, hey, let's make sure that we get an impactful ultimate.
Here onto Wei to be a big part of this game.
I like that you mentioned the stuns because BLG a little low in that department.
Yeah.
Bin and Shanji going to go at it. Aki has shown up to the party. Ward goes down. Bin does have a summoners. He will get stunned up, but he's going to hold this flash in the back pocket, try to sustain through, taking a lot of damage, and will flash that giant axe.
Yeah, had to make sure he didn't get hit by that decimating smash. Oh, now the
Okay,
engage in the bot lane.
this is a great pick on a PP God. Wei waits out the flash. On gets first blood. There's a wave here too, as Leave is in a lot of trouble trying to eviscerate this wave. He's going to flash to the backside of the turret as Wei is looking to take him down. Good flash from Wei as well. They balance the turret aggro perfectly, and BLG doing well.
He just recalls in a warded bush greedily, and that's all she wrote.
Yeah, and it was not really the greatest cage there, as he was not able to stop anybody. And now up on the top side, BLG going to start up on these Grubs. They already have one. Looks like they should be able to at least get two without too much of an issue. Doinby and Aki moving around. The second one will be secured. PP God. We're going to get over this wall, but nothing doing there. Just going to salvage at least one Grub.
At least they're not going to give away all three. The Grubs could be pretty impactful in this game.
Zhao ultimate in the back pocket. Here comes Pantheon coming in as they're looking for a play on the night. Will be forced to flash away.
Okay, Aki, what?
Doinby is going to join the party too, but the micro stuns, are they enough to do anything? Doinby taking up turn shots, but a good ultimate. That's stolen Zhao ultimate to make sure he secures the 1-for-1. He's a handsome man. I do expect the maidens to go after him.
Exactly, of course. And to be fair, in this situation, the fact that Bin's Maiden survives is huge. That's so much of your ability to skirmish up against a champion like the Silas gone once the Maiden does fall. And that is... Oh, hang on. Shanji is here, about to get dove right here. He's already pretty tanky to know, though.
See what he can do in the 3v1. He's already going to lose one plate here. Everybody's showed up. They're just waiting. Ignite goes down. On is going to start tanking up. He's going to charge Shanji into the turret. And On will be able to survive on just a sliver.
And now the cross-map play is going to be a dive right here onto Bin. Who's going to start this one up? In they go. Just an easy kill here. Yeah,
they make it look easy on that one. As Doinby will be the one who gets credit for the kill. Now it's time for them to take a couple of turret plates on the top side. Way up to potentially turn this into a 5v4 instantly. Knight getting tagged by the Kaisa as the first Grub will go the way of NIP. Doinby chunked out just a little bit. And it looks like they might pull off. It's just a big game of chicken. Keeper's Verdict getting channeled. But NIP is well out. Is on Knight and Wei look to make their way in. Zhao ultimate stolen away. That's a second Grub secured. Keeper's Verdict going to knock out Doinby. And it'll be an even 3-3 split for Grubs. As PB God is in for Elk. He's forced to cleanse. Elk could be in trouble. Doinby trying to get there, but PB God takes too much damage and he falls. On going to stuff Doinby from getting in. Now trying to get to Elk. Switches his target to On. Gets the kill, but is stuck in the pit with Wei trying to heal up. Meanwhile, over on the side, Knight gets 2v1. Now it's a 2v2, but Leave full HP, no mana, no chase.
Indeed, they are. Now, the thing is right now, you've got your Yorick in the area. Not exactly ideal in terms of map play, but you do manage to grab that Drake. He's going to be traded back for a tower right now. Shanji has been doing a decent job of at least trying to keep up with the push that Bin's able to be putting down. Sion also a pretty decent split pushing champion overall, especially with that ulti to go join up with the rest of the team.
Feeds of strength still on the table for either of these teams. BLG one objective away from securing it as NIP had gotten first turret. Knight will equalize the turrets by taking one for himself. Under the Rift Herald. Now with 3 Grubs apiece, not going to be too crazy for either side, but still a useful objective. As Shanji getting down to about half HP, and IP starting to position down closer. It looks like there will be no contest here from BLG.
No, it is just going to be picked up nice and easily right here for NIP. They're using their early skirmishing power between the Pantheon and the Silas very effectively at the moment. Oh yeah, very much. You don't want to be giving Soul Point over at this point in the game. Far too early for that.
Oh, forced to cleanse. Here comes Knight. It's 4v2 for right now. Teleport coming in. Aki down to below half HP. Getting lower, trying to get away. Survives from now. Doinby joins the fight, but so does Bin as the teams are split. Doinby's in the middle of the fight right now. The Maiden putting in serious work. Shanji on the backside trying to run distraction. York's Maiden dies, but still there. Still trying to wade through the crap as Shanji. He's going to flash over the wall. Bin is in hot pursuit. Will not be able to get more. Nobody goes down, Bloxer.
Yeah, we lose a couple maidens
wait a minute,
in that
hold
fight.
on. Actually, spoke too soon.
Oh no!
As they find Leave. Great play from On and Knight.
What did I say? What did I say, Annie? It's the mispositioning errors from Leave that have been costing NIP dearly right now. Great seismic shove back too.
Your problem, PP God falls before Aki can get in there.
And it is going to be soul point picked up here for BLG.
And not only that, but you have a discernible gold advantage now of about 1,500. Doinby teleport again, looking to break this up. Dragon's going to be secured. NIP, they have to make a move soon. Shanji's ultimate still on cooldown.
I've seen NIP throw around Atakan before. Uh-oh.
This is aggressive. Maybe NIP thinks that they're at a great advantage or a too big of a disadvantage. But BLG has joined the party. They're about 3,000 HP, getting lower. Who's going to secure it? Looks like it's going to go to NIP, but now BLG trying to win the fight as Doinby engaged on. PP God getting low. Big knockups coming through as Aki's in there too. They find On, but the health bar starting to dip lower and lower. A lot of flowers on the ground trying to pick them up as well. Elk doing some serious damage on the Leave as Leave will fall. Elk dies on the backside to the dead body of Shanji as NIP were able to scoop up a good amount of those flowers, but are now cut off by the Weaver's wall. The engage goes down onto Bin. The Maiden trying to help out. Big seismic shove from Knight as the health bars drop, and BLG win the fight.
Come online here for Knight. If you have this similar kind of fight, oh boy, you can just run through it. And actually, I love that. Reflected in the build path as well is going to be an 8-stack Medjai's in his back pocket.
Known for building that Medjai's. Certainly one of his favorite item options as Aki gets engaged on. Stolen Keeper's Verdict will keep him alive for now. Knight coming through on the Weaver's wall. And all of a sudden he's found himself in a 3v1. He's got a flash over the wall as he is ignited and has to limp away.
FP right here as a 2-0. They'd be incredibly disappointed to lose even a single game here. On, gonna face check the bush. Very tanky at the moment though with this Poppy. Although he does take a little bit of damage, more than happy to be able to body the block that for his team. I think the Drake has actually been started up by Leave. You're going to have to go push in as BLG.
Yep. NIP have a decision to make, and the decision is to go on to this Dragon. Let's see if Wei can get in there and steal it away, and can't quite do so. He's knocked out of the fight. See if NIP is going to look for a little bit more as Doinby was knocked out. PP God getting seismic shove as Aki gets onto the back line, but he's stuck in 3v1. Going to mitigate some damage as Leave is trying to get in there, but can't really do so. PP God going in, and Leave got to the back line, and he's able to put down some serious damage. It's a couple kills for NIP. Well, he'll be in position, but Doinby might be there to try to stop him. 3,000, 2,000, 1,000. Can't get it. NIP secures the Baron. BLG
advantage because of having the Baron buff, but they haven't really been able to hit too many towers up until this point.
All right, Doinby getting in there, but he's got to dash away. Now he's caught in the cage. He's not doing just fine. He's knocked up. He's got the Keeper's Verdict. Who's he going to drop it on?
PP
Looking for a key member. Takes him out. Sends Knight flying. Elk going to dodge out of the knockup. They're going to take out Aki as well. Leave completely cut off. That seismic shove means that they're on Shanji, but he's not taking that much damage as Leave rejoins. Big stun coming through. Has been below half HP. As the Maiden will go down. Another nice seismic shove as Shanji is getting lower and lower. And finally, NIP will be able to siege using this Baron just a little bit. Mid-inner turret will fall. Relied on to have international success, especially given the last year Flash play made. Here comes Pantheon getting into this back line. Who's he going to hop on? Not going to use anything yet as Doinby. Oh my god, he was able to find a way back into the fight. PP God is very low. Aki on the backside trying to deal with Elk, but Leave gets back there. His shield is running out, but he's got the Guardian Angel. Now, can you stop Bin and Wei? You can't. They're on top of your carry. Shanji's here too little, too late. As BLG, hold your breath no longer. They win a convincing fight against NIP.
There it is. That's the fight that we've been waiting for right here out of BLG. NIP get drawn way too close into that one. It's still a little bit of a mess, but in this back and forth, BLG will rise. And now, with those 3 Grubs and your Yorick available to you, these towers are going to melt. 30 seconds until the majority of the main carries are back up and available. I don't know that you can end right here, but BLG, they're certainly going to be able to push forwards. Could potentially take themselves down this entire game. 20 seconds.
Position to end.
PP God is up.
All right, let's see what PP God can do. Can he actually kill the Maiden? It's really low, and he will fall. The Maiden's still standing as BLG will end this game. Aki up in 2 seconds. I don't think he can stop them. He's going to give it the old college try, but is stuffed once again by On. The Nexus will fall, and it wasn't pretty, but BLG win the last fight and win the game.
I mean, I love this as a combo. Anytime I get to see the Nico and the Kalista on my screen, it is a good day. It just helps so much when you can either throw the Nico in for that engage, or because that makes it very telegraphed between the animation of that phase called.
That means that Doinbi and Shanji will go unchecked.
Very true. And if you can allow Shanji and Doinbi to get ahead, they also do a lot.
Problematic. Alright, we're going to try to get some damage on the key targets. On Wise to steal the cannon. That means that Leave will go down. It'll be first blood going over to Wei. As you don't take that increased damage when you are a minion. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, nice play there by Aki to come through. They take out Knight and get his flash.
Mountain Drake up and available down in the bottom side of the map, but Aki could potentially be looking for another dive right here. Bin all by his lonesome.
Oh my goodness, we have another teleport coming in. They're going to try to 4-man Bin. Did burn his flash. Aki tanking it up. Good bubble lands. He's going to tank one more and die for it. And Shanji will be able to walk out. He gets the kill, but Aki just, man, you can't do that. You got to know as well. That means that Aki will be further away from 6. He is going to try to chase down Wei here. Don't know how much success I'll actually see, but Doinbi does give chase. Shanji's going to flash over, hits a dog, but is going to get the flame spitter down. Kill goes over to Doinbi.
NIP, they are finding some ways to get back and find a little bit of gold here and there. It feels like BLG are always just playing the map a little bit quicker.
Just a little bit. NIP will get some grubs in their back pocket. You know, it feels more of a takeaway from Bin than anything else. Obviously, Rumble, solid side laner. Aurora, solid side laner. Oh!
Oh, no. Oh! Double oh no.
Oh, no! Aki not only losing that grub, but losing his flash.
Running the map.
Alright, BLG grouping up on their top side of the river. NIP on the bottom side. Aki right in the middle of the dragon. It's going to be taken away by Knight. And Knight is going to go crazy in this fight, ready to make some plays. Doinbi down to half. Leave, got to get healed, but he goes down. It's a double kill for Knight. He's out of mana, but he's looking for a little bit more. On stuck in the back of the pit. Can they get Doinbi first? And they do. They take him down. BLG wipe away NIP.
Indeed. I mean, are you really going to be able to step up for this one? You want to try to at least take one of these away, stop all of those Void Mites from being able to spawn. Wei is in the area.
Alright, it'll be 2 over to NIP. Wei will claim the last one. Culling going down onto On, takes him a little low. Wei stuck in the back of the pit, is able to hop over at will.
He's in a very strong position with that Eclipse completed. He's hit his break point for now. We can also see Bin down in the bottom side of the map, doing some good damage right here onto the tower. Mid lane pressure coming through as well. It very much feels like BLG run the Rift at the moment.
Yeah, first turret going over to Bin. You know, they're up in the game when he doesn't have all this set up for him. And right now, down in the dirt, 0, 2, and 1. It's going to be hard for him to have much of any impact in this game unless he goes completely unchecked. Turret going down to the top side. Aki getting traded on here in the river. Taking a little bit of damage. Dragon has been started. It has been reset, but BLG are on top of it right now. It looks like NIP will not have a response as their solos are catching side lanes.
Indeed, it is just going to be this Drake picked up right here for BLG. Their second of the game. Now they can compete for Soul Point on the next set.
Matched by Doinbi. We're on his mid turret. So NIP have control of the river, but might be losing it soon. Doinbi coming through on the side, looking to just get that pressure on with the sneaky ultimate as they turn around on Doinbi and take him out. The Herald does go to NIP, but Knight is coming through on a flank. Aki going to try to get in, but he's got no one to pull. Culling going down, not doing a whole lot of damage. Big knockup from On as well. Tidal Wave coming through, splits the gap. Aki on the side is very low. Wei burning, but has to get out and will. And here comes Knight and Bin as NIP are between a rock and a hard place, trying to burn away Elk. Shanji's able to do so. PB got hits a nice bubble. Leave at half HP. On with a huge root there on the Tangle Barbs as they're coming through and they're able to take him down. Bin gets that kill, and yeah, they're going to look for more, but are they going to get it? The dogs are barking. Bin is flashing, looking for Shanji, and BLG will take out NIP. Full control here in game 2.
It's going to be a delayed ace right there, and what a fight from BLG. It's split across multiple fronts. Kills.
Really creative start to the fight by On as take a look. Knight's getting his 5th kill. That legendary Ari. I got Magi's.
Exactly. Just going to be going for...
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, Knight. He's got no ultimate.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Knight has no more Magi's. Sell. Stonks down. Stonks down. Good chunk. Right below half HP is this Dragon. 8,000. Leave going to dash forward. Not going to find anything there as Elk is looking to get good damage in, and Leave is chunked. Here comes the equalizer down to split the fight. Way in. Elk can't get in. On is there. On with the pop blast him. On to 3. Can the rest of the team catch up? Charm lands from Knight, but he gets knocked up a bin. Goes over the top on them and is starting to chunk him out, but he goes down. They do manage to find the jungler of NIP.
Oh,
and
wait.
Way is going deep, but he's got to flash out. Got to be very careful for the rest of this fight. NIP, though, is in enemy territory and quickly running out of room. Gonna get to the blast code.
Chom.
Shanji gonna be able to do over on the side. PP God gets picked off. Leave gets exhausted. He's too tired. Shanji trying to burn him away. Elk will flash and die, but they will still find the top laner of NIP. That is an ace for BLG once again.
NIP right now desperately trying to stop the slide. They have lost 4 games in a row. Looking like it may become 5 in this situation.
Another
Okay.
engage there. Good tangle barbs too as they find Doinby on his caught, but nice job Elk getting him out of trouble and also saving his own skin as Shanji will go down. Double kill for Elk as Leave looking for more on the Knight. Here comes the culling. He's got a cleanse. Knight will flash away. Meanwhile, Way is continuing to put pressure down onto Aki. Bin showing up, chunks out and takes out Leave as BLG win yet another fight.
The top just hasn't been able to make it work. 1, 5, and 3 right now. 2 items completed. Still does some decent damage, but nothing compared with what it was in that previous game.
He picks it up. NIP. Oh my god, that's a big chunk on just Aki, right? NIP one in, and they will not secure the Dragon. Here comes on. Pop Blossom forces Shanji to go golden. Pulls him back on the Fate's Call, though, to keep him safe. Teleport coming through for Doinby, so NIP survives the initial engage. Is there anything more they can do?
Find that team fight, which so far has eluded them.
Yeah, the only problem is a lot of members of NIP head to back. Leave actually sticking around at half HP. Charm down onto Aki. Aki is super low. Baron is super low. Aki's got to try to find a way, and he can't. He's going to hit the ultimate onto Bin. Will manage to take him out, but let's see if BLG wants to fight. Big knockups coming through. Shanji is low, but not before he gets a lot of damage in, and Doinby's looking to go crazy. Meanwhile, on the backside, it's Way who could be in trouble. Looks like he will be able to find his way out, but a victory for NIP. They go 3 for 1, even though they lose the Baron. A little bit of breathing room here for NIP, but take a look where Knight is posted up. Top side, sure, Doinby's going to get that turret, but this jungle is not yours.
Yeah.
And no wards whatsoever. Big charm, big damage.
Oh
there we
my.
go, immediately bursting out the Nami. Shanji down to half. Knight wants back in. And Knight is going to get what he wants. He's got no more dashes. Way separated by the wall. Gets onto Shanji, gets the kill. Leave, he should have the reset available if he wants to find Leave, but Leave will wisely stay away.
Just back off, but that's now going to be 2 quick kills right here going over to BLG. And now they can push in onto the base, even without the Baron buffs onto all of these members. Still going to be dealing more than enough tower damage. The base begins to crumble. You've even got Bin up in the top lane right now. Pressure on all 3 fronts.
Game 1 was ugly until they won. Game 2, much cleaner by BLG.
Yeah.
This is the BLG that we expect to see, playing on 3 lanes here as Elk and On move over to take out the top inhibitor now. The question is, do NIP have any fight left in them? Leave just gets chunked from so far away, and that's only from Elk. He's going to dash in, get chunked some more.
Oh my.
But limp out, but Knight is going to go right after him and punishes him. Here comes On. Big Pop Blossom lands on the 2. Doinby gets to the back line, able to do what he can. Elk is kind of stuck, and he will not be able to find Shanji. But Aki, I don't know what you're ulting there. Has been is going to go crazy now. He's going to find Doinby. Way is in there. Aki drives through the wall, and the base is in tatters. It's a 3v2, even though On's a little too low. The siege is on to the Nexus turrets here, Bloxer, as Bin is untouched. Aki and PP God know there's not too much they can do as Way is looking to cap this game off with another kill, and instead it goes to Bin. The final Nexus turret will go down very shortly, and it does. So does Aki, and BLG very cleanly getting it done 2-0.
Oh boy, that's going to be a 5-game losing streak right here for NIP.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.